Whenever you think of something funny and you can't help but laugh, or whenever you think of something that makes you feel good, but you can't help but smile. And for those of you that give me some constructive feedback and tell me what resonated with your lives and decide to share your stories with me, I appreciate it. And I'm glad and I'm happy that if maybe anything that I say or do brings a new perspective into your lives, I appreciate you sharing that with me. And for those that don't like my content, well, this is where this video is really perfect for you because I want to talk about blocking. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for In the last few videos, I talked about ways of hitting and not getting hit, and that's with angles, with finding your range, with footwork, with head movement. And when we're fighting and maybe one of those things don't work, and this is where we use the last resort as a form of protection, right? So we don't want to get hit to the point that we get knocked out. So we protect our head, we protect our body. As you guys can see, even when we're protected, we are still gonna get hit. Just because we're covering our face, we're covering our body, it doesn't mean that we're not gonna get hit. When it comes to life, I'm sure you guys know where I'm going through with this. And that's blocking the unnecessary things in your life. Like people that are negative in my life. Like it came to the point that I blocked some of my family members, and it's not fun and it's not easy, and I hate it, you know, because I know I have to accept who they are as people, and sometimes them as people they have a clogged mindset where they don't see things for what they are. Their lifestyle, their way of thinking translates into what they say, and a lot of them are negative. They don't find a solution to their problems. They're stuck in their ways, and they complain so much about life that I'm the type of person that if I see a problem, I try to solve it. I just don't like to stay in the issue and just think about the issue, but find a solution to the problem. I consciously have to block certain people of my life, and the same thing with MMA. You know, you block those punches, but then again, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be gone, right? It doesn't mean that you're still not gonna get hit. And the same thing with life. Even though we may block certain people off of, let's say, social media, maybe off of our circle, it doesn't mean that they're not gonna keep coming back. Like, for example, their family. When it comes to like family parties, like, yeah, you're you're a family, so you attend those events and you're gonna find yourself, you know, seeing those people. And if I see it in MMA, right, even if you are blocking those punches, you have to know and see what's in front of you so you can counter. And when you counter, you have to counter significantly. You have to counter with a purpose. Guys know everything that we do in MMA, we have ways that it's gonna work for us, that makes sense for us, that makes sense in a way that it's not gonna hurt anybody. Like in a fight, yeah, you know, you're gonna hurt somebody physically, but if in life, if it comes to that point that you're countering and your intentions are to hurt the person, then it's any good for yourself or for anybody. Blocking those people that have a fixed mindset, those people that are just stuck, don't want to grow, complacent.
I hate this COVID.
You know, people that do that we can block all those things, and maybe they're not getting in our heads specifically, but it's still affecting us. We're still getting punched. Unless we put a stop to it and be like, hey man, like, I know you're complaining and
I know you don't like life. I know you don't like yourself. I know you don't like this shit.
But don't tell me those things. I don't feel comfortable. I don't like this. Like, it's okay to speak up and it's okay to say the things for what they are, because chances are, if we're honest with people and we know how to respond to the situations, whoever listens to you, like after you say the truth, and if they don't like it, I mean, you know, but if you don't take action and you allow those punches to keep coming, like I've done it before. I've blocked those punches, but then again, I'm not doing anything afterwards, and I keep getting hit, and I'm getting hit until the point that it really just wobbles me and I'm about to get my ass knocked out. But if I allow those people to continue to be the way that they are around me, then eventually it is gonna affect me. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not easy to just completely block all these things. And if there's no way that we're gonna completely block everything from our lives, you know? Because as much as we don't like certain things, we still allow them in our lives. Sometimes we sacrifice, right? Like I've been in positions where I put myself in situations where I'm not comfortable, but I still go because someone asked me to go, or I still go because I don't want to seem like the bad guy, a person that is too into herself and stuck up. Every time that I get invited, I never go. Like, for me, like, if I'm not comfortable with myself and I'm not comfortable in the situation, that environment, then what's more important? Me, like my mental health and my sanity, or them? Literally, my gut feeling tells me when something's wrong. And when I'm around that person or that environment or that group of people, or seeing certain behaviors around people that I love, my stomach hurts, because it's like my gut instinct telling me that something's not right.
3, 2, 1.
Sometimes when we come across those people that are not good for our lives, are influencing in ways that are not aligned with who we are, but also know that I have the power to change and to do something about it, to remove myself from that situation if I'm not comfortable. And you do too. I know you have the power, because you're taking the power right now to listen to my words. Even though I don't know if you think I'm cool or not. I don't know if you just listen to me because you're like, okay, you know, she may have something to say. Whatever it is that you're listening to right now, you know that you're taking that initiative because somehow or another this conversation sparked something. So I'm telling you right now that you do have the power and you do have the control. My coach always tells me, he's like, if you're gonna block, you gotta move. You gotta move. You can't just stay there and let them punch you. You gotta hit back. You gotta do something. And that's the same thing that I'm telling you. You get punched, do something. Don't just stand there. Don't just let yourself get hit. Do something, okay? Just so you know.
Just so you know.